Hey you guys, what's going on? It's Rick with Rick's Toy Room, and it is Friday Finds. You haven't seen me for a couple weeks because I haven't found anything in a couple weeks. The area has been bone dry. I've hit Family Dollars, Dollar Trees, Dollar Generals, Publix, Targets, Walmarts. I haven't found jack squat lately. But that luck has changed. So very rarely do I ever believe that, hey, I just found a treasure hunt sitting on the opened last peg. That happened today, and I'll share with you with that one shortly. But things that I pulled, we hit the Nissan Skyline GTR, the Godzillas. So these are back. These have been released one time before. They are back with the 2024s. I'll have to confirm what was changed on those. Picked up this custom 72 Chevy Love. I think I grabbed this one already, but you know what? It looked cool. I don't care if I got a dupe. Had to pick this one up just because I was like, I don't know, it just looks really, really, really nice. I like it. The 2020 Dodge Ram, the dually, really, really nice. I thought that was really cool. Then, of course, I picked this one up because I need my supercar fix. The Pagani Zonda R. This is in a deep, deep red. Candy apple, the gold rims, really, really slick. And then, what I've been looking for since I found out they were coming out, the Batman Forever Treasure Hunt, number 160. There's the Hunt logo. The Hunt is on the car on the back side of that window. I've been looking for this stupid car now since probably February. And yeah, it happened. I walked right into the Dollar Tree. It was the second Dollar Tree in town. Walked in, pegs completely full, and it was literally on the peg. So I ended up digging through, I think, 6 or 7 pegs full of Hot Wheels. They didn't have the Super Hunt. I was looking for the Mini Cooper. It wasn't there. I'm going to hit the other Dollar Tree in town sometime, hopefully tomorrow, or it'll probably be Sunday, honestly. See if they restock. They're down to like 1 peg of Hot Wheels, so maybe they'll get an E-case, and I'll be able to grab another Batmobile and possibly the Mini Cooper Treasure Hunt. I think there's another Dollar Tree way down Newport Richie. I may go venture out to that one. I haven't decided yet. I know the Dollar Tree in Brandon normally gets a pretty good selection too. They've normally got a really big section, so I will check them out tomorrow. But with that was my hunts. So really, really short video for that. I do want to talk about some stuff that's been in the news. If you're not paying attention to what's going on in the online community, so Mecari has announced they are no longer doing seller fees. So what they're doing is they're taking that final value fee, they are taking the processing fees, they are passing that to the buyer. Now, this happened, I want to say, about a month ago. I haven't checked yet, but I think I'm going to. I want to see what that's doing to the market. So that could do one of two things, right? One, this could be a failed attempt by Mecari, and they lose a ton of business. It could be that sellers start dropping the prices of their product because now they don't have to pay the fees, so they can take less. It could be that the prices stay up and now buyers just start eating the fees, and it changes the cost value on the market. Because if you think about it, let's say a treasure hunt's $2 to $3. Sellers list them anywhere between 3 and 5 because by the time eBay or Mecari or PayPal, whoever gets their fees out, you're still only getting $2 to $3 for the car. By the time you pay the shipping, the taxes, yada, yada, yada. But at the same token, that holds the vehicles to, $2 to $3, $3 to $4 price tag at shows. So this may force the prices to start to dip, which could be a good thing in the long run for buyers. And kind of, I don't want to say hurt the sellers, because as sellers, we're already used to getting that reduced price anyhow after everyone takes out their fees. So this could be very interesting. Now, you could see a huge push to eBay for buyers to go hit eBay and buy from them, which of course now the prices are going to be inflated to cover eBay cost. So I want to see, and I'd love to hear in the comments, anybody that's selling on both eBay and Mecari, how have your sales been going? Have you been seeing a lot more shift to buyers buying your product on eBay? Are you seeing a lot more people trying to haggle the prices on Mecari? Are you seeing your Mecari sales, stay steady? Really want to know what's happening out there with you guys on your resales, because like I said, this could be really, really huge. I mean, we could see a huge shift where price of collectibles start to drop because now we're not having to pay the fees for it. we may see an entire shift in people buying collectibles too. So I don't know. We'll see what happens out of all that. I mean, I think buyers should be very aware that now they know what sellers go through. I think it was a bold and brave move from Mecari, right? For Mecari to shift that fee onto the buyer to help entice getting more sellers using their platform. It's bold because, I mean, I've been saying this for years, especially when eBay has a problem or causes issues with my sales. eBay needs to stop messing around with the sellers. They need to protect the sellers better, because when all the fees for eBay come out of the seller's pocket, then they're not going to have any money if sellers start to go elsewhere. Now that Mecari is offering sellers no fees, there may be a huge shift where all the sellers go over to Mecari. And then, like I said, we're going to see how that, seller-only model or the buyer-only model plays out. So it's going to be very, very interesting in the next couple months to see if Mecari switches back to charging sellers, or if maybe Mecari looks at like the BZID model where they have buyers pay for bidding rights. That might be an option. There's a lot of things I think the online marketplace and online auction houses need to revamp. I mean, it's been a long time. We've seen since 1998 when eBay really went public, really blew up, that the sellers pay for everything, right? And buyers used to get away with all kinds of nonsense, and still do. Buyers will bid on crap. They don't look at the bid. They don't look at the auction. They don't look at the pictures. They don't look at the descriptions. They open disputes. They claim they didn't get products. There's all kinds of nonsense that happens with that, and it's made the selling market very difficult and made people really shift to getting out of eBay. Mecari came along. Their fees weren't terrible, but still very similar process where they kind of work as an escrow. Like Mecari holds the funds until the buyer gets the product and says yes, it's good. Then they release it, and there's still times for disputes, and they always kind of doink the sellers. Like they always treat the sellers like they're scammers, and really the buyers are more scammy than the sellers, right? Like we're just trying to move product. We're trying to get paid. We want the biggest audience possible, and you got people that are literally going out of their way to rip us off. So I've always thought that eBay's seller protections really went sideways when eBay took away the ability to leave negative comments for buyers if they're being shifty, demanding, etc. So I don't know. I'm very, very interested to follow this dynamic and see what happens. Like I said, see if Mecari switches back. Does eBay switch the model? Do we see an entire shift in auction process? This could be a very big move for the collector market. So again, love to hear you guys' feedback on the situation, what your experiences has been so far as a buyer from Mecari. Like how bad were the fees to you? I mean, we were paying about 13% to sellers, so I would think that you're going to end up paying the same amount. Mecari's not going to cut into their profits, so we'll see. All right, guys, with that, I'm going to do a little bit more hunting this weekend. I'm on vacation this week, so I don't know how many videos I'll do, but I'll be around when I am. So like, share, follow. You know the drill. Leave some comments. Tell me what you're finding this week. Tell me what you're looking for this week. And let's see if we can help each other out. All right, guys.